Welcome to the podcast that's been named one of the best in marketing research. This is Research Business Daily Report, which is made possible by the exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer, for more than 25 years, the respected voice in marketing research. Another welcome to our new and continuing series, Market Research in the COVID-19 Era. This is RBDR episode number 6. Today, ESOMAR Director General Finn Rabin explains why the world's largest research association is going out of its way to point out to business and government leaders, both those who commission research and those who are aware of its capabilities, to rely on the data that's generated by our industry in order for them to be gaining help in beating back the coronavirus crisis. Now, Rabin told me that he suspects that he won a bout with the virus himself in the last month, which he described as 2 weeks of misery.
ESOMAR recognizes that the pandemic has affected every sector, every commercial sector to some degree. And clearly, when it involves things like social distancing or restrictions on travel, or indeed just on social movement in societies, that will inevitably have an impact on the research sector's ability to conduct its daily work. Now, I don't think we have an answer. I think what we're trying to do is to collate guidance, best practice initiatives that are being carried out in every market around the world, and to share that with the community of research insights and data and analytics professionals also all over the globe. Hopefully, in reading what is being done, in looking at some of the research studies that are being conducted, and indeed in the methodologies that are being adopted, people will have a frame of reference, perhaps a thought-provoking idea that might help them come to terms with conducting work in their market or in their jurisdiction. For us, I think the most important point is that we have to keep measuring the pulse of people. Clearly, behavior has changed. Those behavioral changes will impact on different sectors in very different ways. And I think, as Judith Passingham, the chair of our Professional Standards Committee, has said, if you think you know what's going on, then you're probably not listening. Because the behavioral changes in some sectors will be dramatic, financial leasing, car purchasing, travel, hotels and accommodation. The impact on those sectors will be quite significant. Equally, however, normal everyday shopping, FMCG branding, online retailing, presumably will be going through, a change, but perhaps one not as dramatic as some of those other sectors. But to assume that this is a temporary blip and that we're going to get back to old normal in whatever period of time is, I think, probably more short-sighted than we currently appreciate. I think there will be a new normal in whatever time it takes. So we've opened up a page on our website, which is www.esomar.org/COVID-19. And that web page we are using as a repository for any information that is sent in to us. For example, there has been some excellent work done by the Insights Association in the US. So there's a link to their page on that website. There's equally been great work done by the MRS in the UK, by the New Zealand Association, by the German Association, and links to all of their pages are on that website. Equally, however, we're also publishing independent pieces of research that have been conducted by private companies, and we're also publishing all of our position statements. We've issued 3 documents that position research that provide, hopefully, people with good arguments as to why research should be continued. We've provided guidance on face-to-face interviewing, which clearly under social distancing rules becomes much more challenging. And also on the transition to digital, because I think this pandemic may allow us to consider doing a little bit of, if you like, research housekeeping. Are there things that we can convert into a digital platform which would allow things to continue on an easier basis or not. So on that web page, there's a whole bunch of guidance. There's also papers and videos from our previous conferences, stuff on when we came out of the SARS epidemic. It's, as I said, it's a library of resource which we hope people will use. Thank you, Bob, for your time. And if I may be allowed one small plug, if there are companies out there or people who have reports or data that they're willing to share with other members of our sector and our community, please send them to us. We'd be delighted to have those documents or those links on our COVID-19 webpage. All the help that our community can get is valued by every one of us. And together, our brain power and our knowledge and our expertise is substantial. So please do share whatever you can on our website.
Our thanks to Finn Rabin, who requested that we repeat the URL for anyone interested in ESOMAR's worldwide COVID-19 information efforts, and it's right there on the screen for your assistance. Okay, here's a reminder that RBDR has become a more focused and relevant and hopefully valuable resource with our new series. We want and we need your unique perspective about research in this new time and space. Please email rflbob@gmail.com. Share your point of view about the current or short-term future of our industry as a direct result of the virus. We will work closely with you to present your thoughts here on RBDR. And there you see the email address, rflbob@gmail.com. That's your Research Business Daily Report, made possible by the exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. Thousands of research executives have become regular RBDR viewers, and logic tells us that the average 5-minute video length of an RBDR, just about the right length we think, is being perceived as time well spent. Those executives also underline the point by forwarding select reports from RBDR both internally and externally. And if you think about it, taking that task, sharing one of our videos with one of your valued people is one of the most unique reach outs that you can make to them. Try it. From experience, we know that whomever you send it to is going to be very thankful. And please visit patreon.com/RBDR. Become a patron and help us continue and improve this series. Have a great research day, and we will see you back here with us tomorrow.